Unleashed. And once again, I'm pretty excited because y'all can see me and I can see myself, so that's what's up. Today's topic, this is my lovely sister Halima, also known as Queen Barbecue Brickhouse Brisket.
No, Queen Brickhouse Barbecue Brisket.
I got it messed up.
You said Queen Barbecue Brickhouse Brisket.
I'm sorry, Queen Brickhouse Barbecue Brisket. I should know all that. Do y'all know? One day it was about 3 years ago. I was working. I was managing a store off of what was that? Fig, right close to can't think of that cross street. Figueroa, right before you got to the Staples Center downtown. Anyway, and I'm crossing the street and I have on my business suit because I was managing a women's suit store, so I wore a suit to work every day. And this guy rolled down his window, was like, "Hey, Queen, Brickhouse Barbecue Brisket," because me and my sister, we kind of look, we favor. And I'm not answering that phone either. I'm just getting all kinds of distractions. But that was hilarious. Anyway, so back to the subject matter at hand. And please ignore the phone ringing in the background because by the time I get my purse and stuff, it's just going to take too much time. But the title for today is called Awesomeness Training. And I don't know if y'all... if I was able to get the full recording on my last thing, because I accidentally ended my recording a minute earlier than I wanted to, my last post. But Spirit had told me that I'm supposed to spend my time interacting with real people instead of interacting with folks over the internet. So I need to reduce my blog posts to about twice a week. And so I've been living, y'all, interacting with real people as opposed to interacting with folks online, which I was mainly doing when I was in Texas. And it's been great. It's been really, really cool. I've just been running the streets and the house with my business, and it's been all good. So anyway, what I was instructed to do last time I got a reading was that it is time for me to acknowledge the full extent of my awesomeness. Time to let go of any apologies that I had for being who I am, for all the choices that I've made, for whatever success, accomplishments, or lack thereof, and wherever I am in this space, regardless how much money I do or do not have, whatever my circumstances are, spiritually, emotionally, as far as relationships, so on and so forth. Just be unapologetically me. And the whole process of unleashing is that concept. But right now, it's really time to, like, just fuck it, be you. The other focus or part of my awesomeness training has been all I'm supposed to do right now. It's really focused on, because I was working on lining up some different projects. I have some stuff pending that's scheduled to start real soon, but that's happening right now. Is to go out pretty much on a daily basis and to tap into that social Libra inclination I've always had my whole life. I've always known I'm supposed to go to a place, meet folks, make friends, give out my number, give folks' numbers, make contacts, whatever, and just do that. But I've always been afraid to do that. I know we all be scared of rejection. I'll be kind of shy, so I'll look at folks and be like, man, that would have been a cool person to get to know. And I was let the opportunities pass me by. But I was told by Spirit that that's the only way I'm able to do what I need to do. So I've been doing that, y'all. So I go places and I talk to people and I strike up conversations and I give them compliments, and I've been being me. Unapologetically me. And that's what part of this awesomeness training is, because the source of my shyness wasn't that I didn't or wasn't good at being very social and interacting with people. It was that I didn't feel worthy of putting myself out there and letting people get to know me, because at that time I might have been ashamed that I was homeless, or I might have been ashamed that I didn't have a car and I was on a bus, or I was unemployed at the time. The last 3-4 years, I have experienced more on a bus unemployment, not having a car, being broke, than I have anything else. Anyway, it's been like, what, 2 years since I had a 9 to 5? 3 years? I don't know. Anyway, so, yeah, was that I was ashamed of or wasn't comfortable in who I was, and I attributed what I had or what I had accomplished to my own personal value. And if I didn't feel worthy of being in a person's presence, or felt embarrassed, or felt like if they knew me, they would have a little opinion of me, that really reduced the amount of people that I chose to interact with, opportunities I chose to take advantage of, and just openness that I exuded to the world. And it was like, later for all that bullshit, it don't matter. That has nothing to do with you and your intrinsic worth. And I was once again blessed to go. I took AWESOMENESS yesterday. Awesome. Michael Beckwith was back in town, and he was like, everybody who ever accomplished anything started with nothing. So what's the problem? And so I've been unapologetically me, and it's been so wonderful. It's like such a relief just to be more and more and more of yourself, and to attract people who really encourage you to do that and just really propel you forward. So y'all, I want y'all to join me in this awesomeness training. My assignments were to be me with no apologies, and to know and acknowledge and accept and receive my awesomeness that everyone else can see. When you meet someone, you see their awesomeness. You see their, unless we have very heavy filters on, you see their talent, you see their beauty, you see their potential. You also see how they're limiting themselves. And so, and no limits. And I'm living that, and I'm embodying that. And so now when I go somewhere, I feel awesome just being me. And it has nothing to do with my external circumstances, which are usually rapidly changing, literally by the minute. Anyway, so it's time to be your awesome, unlimited, divine, wonderful, miraculous, totally powerful selves, and make it a practice, make it a habit. Spirit gave me an example of a child or a baby. You could remember you were like 4 or 5 years old before you were taught you weren't awesome enough, and you had the balls and the guts. You were so confident in yourself that you could walk up to a billionaire or at least a millionaire and be like, you know what? I know you have $1,000. I need to go and, buy so-and-so. Can you give it to me? You ask for what you want. And more likely they'll probably give it to you just because you asked. And you knew you were worthy of that. So y'all, we're worthy. We're awesome. So I invite you to join me in this, and start making some friends. Start meeting some people, and stop making any apologies as to why you don't do something. Don't talk about it. Don't make no phone call. Don't pursue no opportunity. Don't holler at that girl or that dude, whatever it is. And this unleashment process, as we go through it together, we just gonna have more fun, and that's what it's all about. So that is the conclusion of my post. Can you believe it's like 10 minutes long? It's totally great. I'm gonna go and put my little edits in it and do the intro. I like the intro and all of that, and I will be back with you soon, in a couple of days probably. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Labor Day, and I love y'all. And I want you to know I'm going to bite this and be cheesy. But you know the greeting they use in Avatar was like, I see you. Well, that's how I'm going to end this because I do. I see you. I see all of you. I see your vastness. I see your divinity. I see your power. I see your beauty. I see how lovable you are, how deserving, how worthy. And I want you to reflect that back to whoever else that you encounter. And until next time, peace.